Alright guys, we're talking about the big news. Just wanted to make this video along with my first impressions for Rainbow Six Extraction, because this was going to be today's video originally, and then I kind of forgot that Rainbow Six Extraction came out, so both of them are coming out today. It is what it is. And so, of course, I'm talking about Activision and Microsoft buying them and what that means for Xbox and all that good stuff. And so, I've talked about Game Pass a lot. I mean, if you just look at the games that I reviewed last year, and there were a lot of them, almost all of them were on Game Pass, or after this Ubisoft Plus system and Activision gets put onto Game Pass, will be on Game Pass. And you start here with Hitman. That's the first review I made of last year, and just going down a lot of these. I mean, Outriders, Gears Tactics. What else is on here? The Ascent, Back for Blood, Call of Duty will be on there. Freaking 12 Minutes is on there. Origami, Lemnis Gate, Back for Blood with Ubisoft Plus. Far Cry will be on there. Call of Duty again. Forza's on there. Halo's on there. So like I said, almost all of those are on Game Pass, right? And so what does this mean for Xbox and PlayStation and all of that stuff? And so, first of all, let me kind of clarify what's news and what's kind of rumored, right? So, the news, what is 100% confirmed, is that Xbox bought Activision Blizzard for like $68.7 billion. Alright? That's all that's confirmed. Right? And so, but with that, the two big names, there's really four big ones. I have a list. Let me see if I can find it. So these will be all of the franchises that Xbox will now own through Activision. Call of Duty, obviously the biggest one. Guitar Hero, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Crash Bandicoot, and Spyro, which are very interesting because those are PlayStation properties. Warcraft, StarCraft, Overwatch. So when Overwatch 2 comes out, they will they'll own that. Diablo, and then Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm, Candy Crush, and then there's the studios that they've gotten from this deal, right? Because they bought Activision and all of the studios under Activision. So obviously Blizzard, right? The people who make Candy Crush is King, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Treyarch, Raven, so all Call of Duty developers, and then a bunch of other ones I've never even heard of before. And I'm sure there's other, franchises that I've never heard of in there also. And so my point in all of this is that they're going to own a lot, right? So these are all the confirmed bits, all right? So everything I talk about here on is the rumored stuff, all right? So let's talk about the two big ones, all right? The two big ones are obviously Overwatch and Call of Duty. So will Call of Duty be on Game Pass from now on? Will Overwatch 2, when that launches, be on Game Pass from now on? Will they both be exclusive to Xbox? These are the questions kind of everybody's asking. And so one more final part of the deal is that it doesn't take effect until June, I believe, of next year. And so to me, that's kind of a random a date. And so this year's Call of Duty and whatever Activision does this year will all be, theirs, and they'll make the money, and they'll make obviously have already made the game and all of that stuff. But after June of next year, then Microsoft will own it and they can put it on Game Pass, do whatever they do. Now, if I had to guess that date, and this is totally my theory, just out of left field, completely random, is that Overwatch 2 is going to release sometime between now and June of this year. And they want the entire first year's profit of Overwatch 2. Because that's really the big one, right? Overwatch and Call of Duty. But Call of Duty, like I said, will release October, November, and they'll have the profit for that for 7-8 months. And then Overwatch 2, like I said, I don't think that has a release date out, and that is really soon to release it, but it would be smart of them to release it and, all of their microtransaction money and all of that stuff, and at least secure some of that, or at least the highest amount of it at launch in that first year before they completely lose ownership of it. Now, do I think all of this will go to Game Pass and all of it will be Xbox exclusive? I don't think so. I can't see that happening, right? Because Call of Duty, there's no way Call of Duty goes Xbox exclusive. I can see it going on Game Pass maybe, because Battlefield will probably go on there with EA Access next year, or whenever the next Battlefield comes out in 2 or 3 years. I can see like the Ubisoft games, like the Far Cry's, any more Ghost Recon games, their Watch Dogs games, any other Ubisoft titles I can see going to Game Pass through Ubisoft Plus, or whatever their system's going to be called, that you'll get through Game Pass Ultimate. So I can see all of that, but I don't know. Call of Duty's so big, right? And it being exclusive, but I mean, Minecraft's on there, and Doom's on there. So if you can get those, and Fallout and Starfield and all that stuff, then maybe they can get. I mean, they got freaking like Elder Scrolls, and like Skyrim's one of the best-selling games ever. If they can get that, then they can get Call of Duty. But that's just my opinion. It'll be interesting to see what happens with some of those things that were previously PlayStation exclusive, like Spyro and Crash. I also want to see what happens with Call of Duty as far as bonuses for being on Xbox, because for all of last gen, so Xbox One and PS4, the advantage, I guess, was to the PlayStation players. They got all of the content like a month early, all of the DLCs back when you had to pay for them. All of that was first to PlayStation, all the maps, the updates, all that good stuff has always been first to PlayStation. Pre-order bonuses, right? You didn't get Survival on Modern Warfare 2019 for an entire year if you didn't have a PlayStation. But now, I'm hoping at least it'll switch over to Xbox, because that's how it was on the Xbox 360. It was all Xbox first, Xbox exclusives. Then it went over to PlayStation, so now it's coming back to Xbox, but in a bigger way, because, they paid $70 billion. So all that being said, the point of this video is that Game Pass is an absolute steal. You should get Game Pass if you don't have it. You literally, you make, like, it's free money, right? If you want me to break it down for you, just so the people that don't believe me, or the PlayStation haters or whatever, let's do the math, okay? If you pay $5 a month for 12 months, that's in a year, it's $5 a month, do the math, $60, right? So you get one full price game. You pay one full price game through Game Pass, right? You broke even, right? So if you only played Halo Infinite through Game Pass last year, you broke even. It's the only game you have to play and you break even. Let's say you're paying for Game Pass Ultimate, and that's, I believe, $15 a month. So you do 15 times 12, that's $180 a year. You have to pay, to make your money, play 3 $60 games a year. Break even, right? And we just went through, like I said, that big long ass list. That's a lot of money. I mean, if you want me to do the math on how many full price games, once they get this Ubisoft Plus deal and the Activision, all those games being on Game Pass, let's just for fun do the math of how much money Game Pass would save you. So I went through all of them, right? Of the ones I know are $60 or launched at $60, they would have cost $580 to buy all of them. I didn't count like 12 minutes, which I have no idea how much that costs when it launched. I didn't count just anything that I know wasn't $60. I did not count. So that's $500 in games, almost $600, that at maximum you paid $180 for, or at minimum $60, right? And then all of the other stuff to add on there, right? I mean, Right now I'm playing Witcher 3. I mean, I've paid for it, but through Game Pass. The Mass Effect Legendary Edition, that's probably like $90, free through Game Pass. So it's not only the new games that are coming out, but all of the games you never would have played. Right? I never would have bought Gears Tactics. I don't know what that cost, probably like $30. I never would have bought that. Played it through Game Pass, loved it. Just this is a long video talk about how good Game Pass is, but it's great. Get it if you don't have it on PC and on Xbox. If you got PlayStation, sorry. GG, better luck next time. But you guys let me know what you think of this whole deal. If you think that Call of Duty is going to end up on Game Pass, if it's going to end up as an Xbox exclusive, because that's really the big one, is Call of Duty and then Overwatch. But let me know what you guys think if we're going to be playing Candy Crush as the big next console exclusive on Xbox. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one.